think I was like 35 when I first found out I had this issue with my kidneys. The biopsy finally showed that I had what's called FSGS for short. It's basically scarring of the kidneys.
It was just so much uncertainty. You know, he was on dialysis. I had a dialysis machine in my bedroom, for Pete's sakes. Like, it was a whole different reality. Been in the district, I think it's my 13th year. So my first job was second grade here at Lewis and Clark.
This is my 22nd year as a classroom teacher at Liberty Public Schools, and I have served all of those years here at Lewis and Clark. I met the Goodmans about 20 years ago. I first met them when my son was born and Amy was my parents' teacher's coordinator. And then later learned that she was a neighbor. Robert was my son's youth Little League baseball coach. Amy became a teacher here at Lewis and Clark, taught across the hall, and I got to be her mentor while she was here. So we've just maintained this friendship in and out of each other's lives, but always that constant.
June of 20, that I was finally listed as being able to go onto the donor list.
You know, you're told if you're on the list, you could wait 5 years. We just didn't know what was going to become of all of this.
I learned that they had people within their inner circle try to be a donor, and none of those people were successful.
And when I was tested and I wasn't a match, it was devastating. So I needed someone to step up.
Michaela, she had known about my issues for years, and she stepped up and said, hey, I'll be tested right away. She's no hesitation.
I just called her one day and I said, I think I want to try this. I want to try to be a donor for you.
You never expect somebody to step forward and do this, right? But of all the people I know, she is the one that I would have thought maybe.
And it was just many steps over about a 6-month period. I kept progressing, you know, with each step and each stage. And then I realized, okay, we're gonna do this. I had great support from my family. I had great support from Lewis and Clark. I do love that my classroom was with me on this journey because I had to explain to them what I was doing. Of course, they had some really great questions and concerns for me, as 7- and 8-year-olds would do. And they wanted to know if I would, when I came back, if I would look different or if I would walk different, which I thought was great.
To have Michaela step up and volunteer to go into a hospital and have an operation that she didn't have to help save somebody's life is just it's incredible.
December 7th came and we went into surgery, and I love that he was in one room, I was in the next room, and you know, my kidney came out, went right on into him.
There's people that live their lifetime waiting for a kidney, then to have somebody just step up and say, hey, let's do this, it was amazing.
Donating an organ to someone outside your family, like, it's unbelievable what she did. I mean, we're like family now. There's no going back.
It makes me feel good that I could give this family the gift of time.
I couldn't be more grateful than I am to her and her family.